Imagine sitting down with Dale Earnhardt Jr. over a cup of coffee, chatting about the twists and turns of NASCAR, both on the track and in the broadcast booth. As 2024 unfolds, Dale's at a crossroads, with his NBC contract in the rearview mirror and the future ahead as wide open as the final lap at Daytona. What's next for him? Stay tuned to NASCAR Zone and dive into the world of racing, media ventures, and what Dale's next move could mean for fans and NASCAR itself. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button. Dale Earnhardt Jr., a name synonymous with NASCAR legacy and prowess on the racetrack, embarked on a significant career transition that captivated the world of motorsports. After announcing his retirement from full-time racing at the end of the 2017 season, Earnhardt shifted gears, moving from the driver's seat to the broadcast booth. In 2018, he joined NBC Sports as a race analyst, bringing his deep insights, unparalleled experience, and a unique perspective to NASCAR's television coverage. This move not only extended Earnhardt's influence within the sport, but also offered fans a new way to connect with one of NASCAR's most beloved figures. Earnhardt's journey from a 15-time most popular driver to a revered voice in race analysis marked a seamless transition, showcasing his adaptability and passion for NASCAR. His contributions to broadcasting were quickly recognized as he lent a fresh, engaging, and knowledgeable voice to the coverage, enhancing the viewer experience. However, despite the success and acclaim, Dale Jr.'s tenure with NBC approached a crossroads at the end of 2023. His contract with NBC concluded, and as of now, it hasn't been renewed, plunging his future into a state of uncertainty. This news has sparked a wave of speculation and concern among NASCAR fans and media circles alike. Earnhardt's candid discussions about his contract situation, particularly on his podcast, the Dale Jr. Download, have highlighted his desire to continue in the broadcasting realm while also keeping his options open.
My contract with NBC is up. It was up at the end of last year. I'm currently working through what that looks like for me. I definitely love being in the broadcast booth and want to continue doing that. We've had some great conversations with all of NASCAR's TV partners. My home and my love is at NBC, and I'd love to be back with them. So we'll see where it goes. But right now, man, I really don't have a job in terms of broadcasting.
As negotiations and conversations with potential partners unfold, the motorsports community eagerly awaits to see where the next chapter will take one of its most iconic figures. Since joining NBC's NASCAR broadcast team in 2018, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has made a huge impact. Known as one of the most beloved drivers during his racing days, he didn't slow down after moving to broadcasting. Earnhardt Jr. has a way of explaining races that makes him more exciting and easier to understand, whether you've been a NASCAR fan for years or are watching for the first time. His popularity isn't just about his name or his past wins. It's about how he connects with fans. He shares stories from his racing days, insights into what drivers are thinking, and why teams make the decisions they do. This connection has made the broadcast on NBC something special for NASCAR fans. But Earnhardt Jr.'s influence goes beyond just about talking about races. He's also big in the media world with his company, Dirty Mo Media. Through it, he hosts the Dale Jr. Download, a podcast that has become a must-listen for NASCAR fans. Here, he dives deep into racing topics, talks with guests from all over the sport, and shares his personal experiences and thoughts on what's happening in NASCAR. This show and others produced by Dirty Mo Media have been so good that NBC started showing parts of the Dale Jr. Download on their channels and the full interviews on Peacock, their streaming service. Earnhardt Jr. has also been involved in Making Lost Speedways, a show that looks at abandoned racetracks, which has added another layer to how fans can enjoy the sport. Now, before we continue, kindly make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for each and every update. It's clear that Earnhardt Jr. isn't just a former driver who talks about races. He's become a key voice in how the sport is shared with fans today. His popularity and the way he talks about NASCAR have helped keep the sport exciting and brought new fans in. As discussions about his future continue, his role in NASCAR's media landscape is a big deal. Fans, and surely NBC, see his value not just in the broadcast booth, but in how he represents and grows the sport off the track as well. Dale Jr.'s potential move away from NBC, or his continued absence, could have a big impact on how NASCAR races are shown on TV. Earnhardt Jr. isn't just another broadcaster, he's a major figure in the sport. His way of explaining things brings the races to life in a way that few others can match. If he doesn't return to NBC, the network might have to look hard to find someone else who can connect with the viewers in the same way. For NBC, having Earnhardt Jr. is a big win. He draws in viewers not just because of his insights, but also because of his huge fan base. Many people tune in just to hear what he has to say. If he were to leave NBC, they would have to work harder to keep those viewers interested. This is especially important as NASCAR tries to reach new fans and keep the sport growing. NASCAR is entering an exciting new era with its media rights. Starting in 2025, NASCAR will welcome Amazon Prime and Warner Bros. Discovery as new TV partners.
First, we'll talk about the TV deal. We've, this year, you're going to have Fox and NBC just as we always have. And going into 2025, two new players come on to the scene, Amazon and Turner. They're going to be, basically the way I look at it is, you're going to have Fox, and then in June, you're going to have Amazon. Then in July, you'll have Turner, and then NBC will finish the season. Now, the Amazon deal may start in the back end of May, but basically it's like a June, July, and that's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
This change means the way that NASCAR fans watch races is going to shift, with some races moving to these new platforms. The big move is part of NASCAR's plan to reach more fans, especially as people are watching sports in different ways now, not just on regular TV. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s situation comes at a crucial time with these changes. If he decides to work with Amazon Prime, WBD, or even another network, it could be a big deal for NASCAR. Earnhardt Jr. is not just popular, he also knows how to talk about racing in a way that gets people excited. His choice could influence how successful NASCAR is on these new platforms. By balancing his time between the racetrack and the broadcast booth, Earnhardt Jr. demonstrates a commitment to growing the sport of NASCAR from multiple angles. His continued involvement in racing activities not only keeps his commentary relevant and informed, but also reinforces his status as a pivotal figure in NASCAR's community. This ongoing engagement in both racing and media ventures could significantly influence his negotiations with NBC, highlighting his value as a multifaceted contributor to the sport's popularity and reach. So that's all for this video. Hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos like this.